Hey, it's Coolio. If you don't know, welcome back to another Low Bias Monthly. This one is for November 2018, which is hacking games. And when I picked this subject, I immediately thought of Hacknet, which is why I picked the subject. So Hacknet is kind of a hacking-ish, simulator-ish type of thing. It's fairly in-depth. You can play with both the mouse and the keyboard. And as you can see, I've already kind of started a game, so we're just going to continue on that. I haven't played in a little while, so hopefully this doesn't crash and burn. So the first thing that I like to do, and I don't really know if this has any bearing on anything, is create some shells. And then connect to this other computer. And shell to that one too. Okay. Now in this point in the game, I think there's another server somewhere else that allows us to get some contracts, but right now we are working with the CSEC. Let's see what we got here. Remove a fabricated death row record. This is a cleanup job to remove some false information a hacker planted in the death row database. For reasons unknown, a false duplicated record has been added to the death row records, likely as some sort of identity theft or griefing plan. We would like this false record removed. So we accept that and we get some mail. Let's see. This contract has been added by an anonymous CSEC member, though it may be possible to discern the sponsor's identity through this contract. CSEC requests that, as always, you respect the privacy and anonymity of its members by not doing so. Okay. Death row record for one Joseph Fellman, 119080, is a clear duplication of Alva Curry's 999080 record, which is clearly the original. Delete the Joseph Fellman record from the database. Its presence there not only presents a risk to any and all real Joseph Fellman, but is also an insult to the original statement made by Mr. Curry. Correct this. Alright. Yeah, this is from a previous one, so don't need that anymore. But we can have a little notepad, put in some notes, and but we need to just have that note right there, I guess. And that's the server that we need to connect to. So let's connect to it. 178.4. Let's see. Joseph Fellman. I pray with the help of God, and then you'll forget. Sure. What was the other one? Alva Curry. Let's see, Curry, Alva. Well, that looks like a duplicate to me. But I'm sure there's something else of note here. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to probe the servers here. Alright. So first of all, there's a firewall. What's the... Scan? No. Analyze. UYA. AHS. Excellent. Okay. Web server worm 80. FTP bounce 21. And SQL memcorrupt 1433. But as you can see, we don't have enough memory for that. We're going to have to wait for another one of our processes to finish running. And then we can... Oh. You still don't have enough memory. There we go. Now, as soon as that's open, we should be able to... Oh, what's the command? Hack? This is not the time to be fumbling around with commands. Oh, goodness. Port hack. I'm not going to have enough time to do this. Home. VR database. Records. Whew, that was closer than it needed to be. But we've gotten rid of that record. And now we can reply. And our contract is successful. Current ranking is now 60 of 100. Okay. What I like to do as well, usually, is scan for any connected servers. I think it's the same password. Analyze again. Every time you analyze, by the way, it does take longer. Solve AHSUNYG. Oh, right. FTP. And close these notes, we don't need them anymore. Get ready with the memcorrupt. Port hack in order to get access. Excellent. Now we can scan, and we found absolutely nothing. So that was a waste of time, but you know. Nothing useful there. What's the... fetch? Pretty much just for fun, you can get people's X server configurations for more themes. So let's rename this server.deathrow.sys. If I can ever learn how to type. There we go. Now then, what do you say we get some more contracts? Oh, that's new. Seems a little scary. Well, let's go with this. Wipe clean an academic record. A CSEC member that wishes to remain anonymous needs a small job done. They are unable to complete this themselves for anonymity and motive-proofing reasons. A former employer has continued to underpay and generally enforce money saving, but employee welfare compromising practices on all of his employees for some time. The agent would like his academic record wiped clean, removed as a part of a side project to correct his wrongs. Interesting. This contract has been added by an anonymous CSEC member, though it may be possible to discern. A former employee needs to have his academic stripped clean, wiped completely of all degrees. Remember to clear your tracks, which is something I completely forgot to do in the death row thing. Let's get our new server. Or thump. And give it a look-see. Bachelor of Business Law, University of Western Australia, GPA 2.3. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. About this server. Fair enough. I'm sure that if I really wanted to, I could really kind of get into this and see who all these people are. but I'm going to kind of just follow the hacker's code, let's say, and if you want to stay anonymous, well, let's just stay anonymous. And yes, that's going to start a timer. Is the password just seriously academic? I guess it is. Let's start with SMT power overflow. Let's overflow the Shin Megami Tensei. And bring up the notes again later. And yeah, one thing to note that the trace thing is not necessarily a timer, it is a percentage. So that can go substantially faster or substantially slower depending on where you're hacking. Academic. Let's open up the notes again. Oh, entry cache. There we go. Let's see what's in bin. Nothing. X server. Oh, SCP. There we go. And sometimes there are some interesting tidbits in places like home. Not in this case. Let's go ahead and delete all of these files. Unfortunately, disconnecting does leave another log entry, but the game kind of forgives you for that. There's no way to really get around that. The point is that the server admin doesn't know what you did. Just that you're connected, and yeah. Our ranking is now 50 of 100. How long have I been recording? We can take one more, I think. Password is password. Fantastic. Yes. Yeah, login failed, obviously. But I didn't enter any login details. Bit, a well-regarded member of CSEC and a personal friend of many people here, dropped off grid over 2 weeks ago and hasn't made contact with anyone. While numerous private investigations are no doubt underway, I'd like to make this an official CSEC posting for anyone that wants to help. We're looking for any information we can get regarding his disappearance or ideally current state. This looks important. Hey, this will be a less formal email and I'm going to sign it with my handle. No need for anonymity here. We're looking out for a friend. So a bit went dark a little over 2 weeks ago, which is pretty unusual. I mean, going dark for a bit is fine, but not contacting anyone here, 2 weeks, something's up. I've thrown in a few links to some servers he owns and uses, so maybe dig around there. If you find anything, throw it up on the CSEC drop server and I'll check it out. Okay. So let's add a couple of notes here. 10.66.17.136. VUI relay 254.193.32.34, and I mean obviously the CSEC public drop server. We huh? Oh yeah, that is the same IP. All right. So let's start with a bitwise test PC, which we're already connected to. We're already we already have admin access, so we don't have to worry so much about cat log 01332. Yeah. Actually, if you really want to, it is possible to delete your X server file and just go, for the most part, completely text-based. I think it's possible anyway. I don't know if you need a GUI available to access things like the CSEC server. Cat log 0177F. Confirmed fake. Fantastic. Interesting. Congratulations, you win! I think LS and Deer do the same thing, so you can use either one interchangeably, doesn't really matter. Okay, this is just a an X server. Oops. So yeah, you get access to this server pretty early on in the game, so you have some tutorial stuff. Nothing really particularly useful here. Let's just clean up real quick. Yeah. Let's connect to that other server that we were tipped off about. Alright, we're gonna need 4 open ports. I guess let's start with, oh right. And it looks like we're not going to have to worry about getting traced, at least not right away. So we got a little bit of time. SSH. And goes without saying, real life hacking is nothing like this. It's a lot more involved, often more dangerous, and also very illegal. So, you know, please don't go hacking people's computers, especially not if you think you can do so after playing a game like this. Cat home base. You're looking to get in contact with me for some reason, throw a file up in my drop server, I check it occasionally. Add note. Let's say bit trace 65.139. Since we're not being chased down right now, let's see what there is here. Oh, yeah, there's a site called bash.org, which has various, well, especially IRC logs. I think they've pretty much opened it up to all sorts of different like chat logs now, but it used to be entirely IRC, and some of these are actually really funny. I will warn that some of them may have some off-color language, so 3 brains combined couldn't solve the dilemma they face today. And this lady went to McDonald's and ordered a Big Mac for her and ordered 2 McGriddles, one for each kid. One had bacon, one without. Sons are around 18 or 19, so not infants. She went to the counter furious because the son that wanted bacon had no bacon on his. And what? So one wants bacon and gets none. The other doesn't want bacon and gets some. What do you think they should do? Oh my goodness, some people. Huh. I don't know if this is going to be useful at all. Let's download it. Anything interesting there? No. Just for the hell of it. I like to collect these things. What can I say? Now let's connect to that other server that we found. It says to upload a file. I don't know if that did anything. Oh, cat. Not really sure. Let's rename some of these files so I can... so I don't forget what these all are. This has a proxy. Oh, okay. Very slow trace right now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Pretty much we got a trace here. Web. Not enough memory. Okay. There we go. I didn't think I had enough memory for that. Yeah, we pretty much have a trace here just to say we have a trace. This would have been the last time I checked with this server, but apparently someone's been messing with it. Bad timing for me, but oh well. I've been working with NTech on some heavy projects and things aren't looking so great. As in, I don't think they want me around anymore, or saying this sort of thing is... Same, yeah. Okay, we definitely want that file. Good. Okay, I will ignore. Go ahead and remove my traces. And we're about done here. Home. I'm pretty sure this is going to cover it. Once we're finding that, I hope it wasn't too much trouble. This is a bit of a concern. I'm going to look into this a bit more and I'll let you know if I dig anything up. We got another email. Contract successful. Sweet! I assume we're getting paid for this, but you know. Money doesn't really play into this a whole lot. Also, the music changed, which is a bit concerning. Anyway, we got some interesting swag here. And I think we have a thing that can decrypt? Yeah, decipher. Do I need a password though? Oh, right, because... C# code. I wonder if I can compile this somehow. I don't think I can. No. No, let's put in the stash for now. And I think we can clear out these notes. How long have we been going? Alright. So it's been about 40 minutes. There's a fair amount to this game. But I don't think this would make a very interesting playthrough to, you know, go through the entire thing. So I'm going to call it here. If you guys want to see more, let me know. But that's going to be it for the time being. I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.